Yo, what's going on, guys? Mac 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 coming at you again. This is vlog number 15. I know it's not Sunday, but busy guy, busy things going on, but I'm still making a video. I ain't skipping out. And it's just a couple of days later. So to talk about this week, Comic-Con just ended. We've got a lot of information to discuss in regards to Comic-Con. A lot of movie trailers that dropped involving the DC universe as well as the Marvel universe. So there's that to talk about. And then also I'm going to talk about my experience seeing the Killing Joke animated film. I saw that last night at an exclusive theater event. It was released very limited across the country, and I got an opportunity to go see it. I will discuss that. So there's that. I'm back this week. So without further ado, let's get it started. So like I was mentioning before, Comic-Con was this past weekend, and it was a very exciting Comic-Con. A lot happened, a lot was revealed, and in terms of movie trailers, there's a lot to discuss. And so to pit off Comic-Con, I think the biggest thing that came out of it was superhero films clashing with brand new trailers. And so people are kind of saying, like, hey, who won Comic-Con, DC or Marvel? But both companies had great trailers, but DC just had more. They might have had the same amount. Marvel just did some secret trailers, but hey, let's discuss them. So DC started off kind of with the Wonder Woman trailer. This trailer was incredible. If you haven't seen it, obviously you're watching YouTube, so just use the search bar to watch it once you're done watching me. Actually, I'll just put the link in the description. I'll put the link in the description for all the trailers. But the Wonder Woman trailer was a very powerful, awesome trailer. This character was one of the good parts of Batman v Superman. I completely agree with that. So she's finally getting her own film, live action. Gal Gadot starring as Wonder Woman. She looks great. It's a great trailer. I'm very interested in seeing it. In other terms of the DC universe that got trailers at Comic-Con was the Justice League film. And I thought this trailer was really awesome because Bruce Wayne kind of is doing this. Well, it wasn't really a trailer, they called it a sneak peek. But Bruce Wayne is kind of playing a Nick Fury type of role, and he's going around and recruiting like everybody in the Justice League. He goes to see Flash, he goes to see Aquaman, Cyborg, Wonder Woman, and try and recruit them to stop something from happening. So that's the Justice League is going to be kind of like a bring together film while they get together and stop something. And it was a good trailer. I enjoyed it, but from first perspective, I guess I have to say this about it. So in Batman v Superman, Batman is just a badass 100% of the time, and there's nothing wrong with that. Ben Affleck did like a really good job as Batman in the film, and he was great. But his kid, like the way he acted the character, just seems completely different than what he is in this new trailer, in which he's light-toned, making jokes, all this other stuff. It just seems like a complete tonal shift. And there's nothing wrong with that. Obviously, the film hasn't come out, and all we have is a 2-minute clip. But in terms of, tonal shifts, there's a completely noticeable shift in tone from Batman v Superman to Justice League. So that's in somebody else's hands. We'll see how that is, but I'm very excited for Justice League. But even more excited for the solo Batman films coming out, not including Lego Batman, which also got a trailer at Comic-Con, and that looks so funny and so great, so I'm excited to see that. But lastly, I wanted to discuss there was a final Suicide Squad trailer, which we're about a week and a half away from. And, it was just not going to discuss any more about Suicide Squad. That's, like I said, a week and a half away. So we'll do some more discussions about Suicide Squad in the upcoming weeks. But we'll save it for now. But just know that it looks great. This trailer helps out that fact without a doubt. And so, yeah, we've got the future headed forward here. So that was DC. But Marvel, they had a lot of trailers as well. They had Doctor Strange, starring Benedict Cumberbatch. And they also did a trailer for Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, which was a event-only trailer, so that isn't public yet. But we'll see what's going forward with that. And then there were also leaked pictures or something like that, like leaked, set photos for Thor Ragnarok, which looks, I've never, in terms of the Marvel films themselves, I'd say my least favorite are the Thor films. But I know the director for the third Thor film. He's a Thor fan. I've seen some of his works in the past. He's from New Zealand, and I'm just kind of excited for it. So that's, great to look forward to in terms of Marvel. But there was a lot of great content to come out of Comic-Con. The trailers is what I wanted to discuss most today. Up next week, in my next vlog, I will definitely talk more in depth on what actually came out of Comic-Con on a broader scale. I know the trailers were kind of the biggest things that came out of it. There was also another Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them trailer in terms of Harry Potter. There was a really cool movie trailer for the new King Kong movie called Kong Skull Island, which looks great. That came out of Comic-Con. But then every other trailer that was mentioned, I already talked about. So, yeah, check out these trailers. The links are in the description. So check those out and form your own opinion about it. But for the rest of the time here, I am very excited to discuss one thing. That's The Killing Joke. Last night I went to a special event at a theater near me that showed the new rated R animated film Batman The Killing Joke, which is a film animation adaptation of the 80s graphic novel, which is said to be the best Batman comic and the most dark Batman comic. And this comic book is said to have modernized the view upon Batman and Joker, to show how dark and twisted their relationship is as hero and villain. And I've read the graphic novel. It's amazing. But, to see it in film, that was even greater experience. Not only was it, a really good adaptation, but it brought back the voice acting of Kevin Conroy as Batman and Mark Hamill as the Joker, which, I think we all grew up on watching Batman the Animated Series and having Conroy and Hamill voice those two, because, of course they also do the Arkham games as well. Conroy's Batman, Hamill as Joker, and those are the greatest superhero games of all time, and that's one of the greatest television shows of all time. But it was incredible. It was a really incredible experience, because, it was a way to show, the point of the story is, to show the Joker proving a point in everyone's mad and Batman, doesn't believe that theory, but is accepting the fact that in the end, you know, in type of Harry Potter prophecy type of thing, like neither can live while the other survives type of thing, and Batman kind of realizes that either he has to kill the Joker, or the Joker's going to kill him, and that's the only way any of it can end. And so, while Joker ultimately trying to prove that Batman can be corruptible and be turned mad to kill like he is, his plans are foiled, but the ending is left very ambiguous, but that is a huge spoiler alert in which I am not going to ruin for you. So to find out the ending of that, either pick up the graphic novel or pick up a copy of Batman The Killing Joke, now on Blu-ray and DVD, because it is a great experience. And if you love Mark Hamill as the Joker and you love classic Batman and Joker moments, this is one of them. And, you know, in terms of the way Joker is, this is a very dark and twisted story. So be prepared. It's rated R for a reason. It is not a kid's movie. It's very dark and it's very deranged. And and I guess if you like that type of Joker, you know, this will get you excited for Suicide Squad and Jared Leto's dark and deranged depiction of the Joker. Oh, and also, the first, 40 minutes of the movie, they added this segment to kind of get you to care about Batgirl a lot. And it's really kind of stupid. I don't like it. I mean, I like, Batgirl as a character, but it was stupid. It was really stupid. And until they got into the real, killing joke part of the movie, it was just very boring dialogue between Barbara Gordon, aka Batgirl, and herself, just kind of with her conflicting emotions about crime fighting and Batman, and it's really kind of lame. But other than that, it's a great movie. I recommend going to see it as a comic book fan. The theater I was in was jam-packed with Batman nerds ready to watch this movie, and it was a great experience overall. So like I said again, pick up a copy of the film or pick up a copy of the graphic novel to read it yourself and find out if Joker really can corrupt the Batman in this great story, The Killing Joke. Okay guys, that about wraps it up for today. Like I said at the beginning, I apologize it's not Sunday, but I had to talk about Comic-Con because, it's Comic-Con. So, to wrap it up, in terms of what I'm playing, what I'm watching, what I'm playing right now, I got a hold of my old Nintendo DS, and I'm going back and playing my Pokemon games, of course. I'm playing Kingdom Hearts Unchained Key non-stop, and I'm getting very close to catching up with the quests that have all been revealed, so there's that. But then, also what I'm watching, I've recently started watching Breaking Bad, and it's a very great show. I'm glad I'm getting into it now, and I'm watching that. Like I said, I watched The Killing Joke last night. It was a great film. Upcoming this week, we've got Jason Bourne coming out, which I'm very excited to see, and then within the next 2 weeks, we've got Suicide Squad. So, that's it for this week, guys. Leave a like, comment down low, subscribe to my channel, help me out, please. All your support, it just helps me out, so please do that. Let me know what you feel about Comic-Con and everything else down low in the comments. Check out my other videos. You can go to my page to do that. But that's it. So, until next time, I'll see you later. Peace.